Islander. Crafted by Wavegrove, tuned by Tapeover, inspired by Handcrafted Laboratories. This is not just another compressor in an oversaturated market. This is a dual-gain stage feeder with time controls that doesn't get in the way. This is a classic Vari Mu design filled with a gritty groove. This is a high-end clipper with added tonality options. This is your gain stage's first or final step. This is Tom Hanks with fire. This is Titanic's parallel universe survival. This is phase-free raw gain at its purest form. This is Islander, our take on Handcrafted Labs' ingenious parallel tube drive design. This is not one-to-one modeling. This is Gina's beautiful idea turned into a plug-in format with added options that can help you find a proper gain stage to your mixes, buses and masters. First one in the chain, and it's a sweet ride after that. Last one in the chain, and it's pure loudness, perceived with a minimum amount of negative side effects. It's a water bottle for your thirst. It's a lever to your lust of luffs. It all starts with gain. Islander offers you two controls for gain, one for wet and one for dry. With a flick of a switch, you can also toggle gain link, which allows you to stay at the same relative output level, inversely mirroring your movement between the gain knobs. Pushing the wet side opens up the sound and adds subtle saturation and box tone. On the edge of a threshold. Not all things are meant to be linear, and this is the case with the gain reduction circuitry of the Islander. Pushing it to its limits gives you a completely different sound than just lightly poking it with a mild signal. The real units have trimmer pots to manage the gain, but for the plugin, we've consolidated this into a single level calibration control found on the top right of the UI. Fast or slow flow. A different reaction for different materials. Working with masters, mix buses, or single channels, you need a different style of compression for all. The Islander's fine-tuned time controls allow you to not drop the ball and take control of the court. Center stage. Taking Gina's original idea for the hardware Islander and taking it to the digital realm brought us some possibilities that made a one-to-one model seem not the best we could offer. Giving extended access to the internal processes allows you to control the saturation, which differs in styles between the wet and dry sides, while temp cooks the sound, making it thicker in a reactive and level-dependent way. Control via clipping. Not all know the way of clippers, but those that do swear by them. We've listened to the best clippers out there and created something that we think competes, maybe even takes the cake. True clipping without folding under heavy pressure. The low end unchained. Side chaining is something that we've all come to expect from compressors, and the Islander brings this to the table with two different modes, with selectable frequencies at 75 Hz and 150 Hz, while, of course, also letting you drive your signal into the gain reduction circuit as full range, FR. The feed-forward mode side chains the signal before throwing it to the cage of the compressor, which means it reacts with a bit more detail to what's above the selected frequency value, giving a more attached feel. The feedback mode, on the other hand, does the side chaining after the compression circuit, leading to a more laid-back sound. As the gain reduction reacts to the low frequencies, the total movement of the compression feels a bit more relaxed, even after the low end is taken out of the signal by the sidechain. thank you for listening.